Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. I figured out where we're heading beforehand, which is that way. It's actually more to the north, but I just wanted to find land to follow. No. Ah! There's a forest. That was annoyingly close, and everyone gained a level. And I learned First Strike on my ninja, which is eh. Anyway, you, let's just try out Ranger. With barehanded for a hell of a higher strength and a thunderbow. You stay as is. You change your actually no, just your ability that you're equipped with to, let's go with blue, since I haven't touched that in a while. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with Gaia because it's free damage. Now you completely get off Beastmaster. The rest of it's useless, in my opinion. So, time manage with white magic. Next up, I'm also gonna use a tint while here. And now we can head off. Continue to head off. And we're gonna go through Jakul's Cave. This place, if I remember, is freaking amazing and terrible all at the same time. There we go. I'll explain why in a little bit, but for as of right now, we're just gonna try to get through here. Okay, this is fine. You have to be very careful here. How much do you do? Especially since I gave you... Okay, since I gave you barehanded, you do a lot better. 400 damage, which is nothing to sneeze at, sure. But it's also from the back row, which is nice. Give me a second, I'm reading something. I'm just not even gonna bother. We hit this, and it does stuff, probably off screen over here. This is why you run like hell. You saw that. 810 damage. We have no way of killing that. So, let's get you to use white magic, and hopefully you can cast Raise. Yeah, okay, that saves me a lot of gil. Actually, to be fair, you burning your magic to heal is not a bad idea. And 2 Curas will finish him off. There we go. But I will actually go on more information about the Skull Eater, which is the thing that you saw there, later. Oh god. For now, run like hell. But, honestly, I could say it now. If you want to deal with it, it's, it gives amazing ABP for this point in the game. Well, for a lot of points, really. It's a good source of ABP. That was a waste. I don't know what I used there. Anyway. Oh, just a Kira. That being said, these guys are giving 2 ABP, which is higher than most things, and they're insanely easy to kill, which is nice, so... I mean, I'm going to kill them simply for that reason. The 2 ABP makes it very worth it. And it doesn't even matter if they ambush us, really. Because they die horribly. Who leveled down drop class? You. I actually didn't see what you got. Oh, animals. It's a terrible ability and should never be used. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, the only reason the Ranger's actually doing really good here is, if you look at her stats, due to barehanded, she has 52 strength. But if I were to get rid of that for, say, nothing at all, her strength drops to 42, which is actually a pretty bad drop. So, we use barehanded, but we keep her with the bow, simply for the damage increase. Anyway. Get the Blitz Whip. Verify there's nothing else in here. Like, this is one place I can't speed up because, well, terrible things could happen. Or it could run away and we get ABP. What? Okay. I've never actually seen that happen. Oh, and that's just a troll kind of thing. Later it could be useful. Like, if I were to get another dragon, I think I could have landed there and, whatnot. But yeah, you saw there. 0 damage. These guys I can just slaughter. I'm actually gonna do the rest of this off screen. I'll be right back. Well, something I read was wrong, which is both good and bad for us here. First off, I need to switch over this to learning. Actually, Red Mage could be very helpful. Can you actually get control, please, instead of nothing at B too early? And we will be looking for exactly that thing. Here are the party. Control that guy. This is a ability that I missed out on, that I read some bad information, I'm guessing. And I want him to self-destruct. Okay. Apparently I just need to let him go boom on his own. Annoying. Oh, out of MP. That was a waste of MP as well. Ow. Luckily, I stock up on a lot of tents. Anyway, I'll be back once I find more bombs. Literally next battle. Annoying. Okay, I know what I have to do then. This is going to be annoying to do, but you know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm going to give everyone learning. And just let them blow up once and then destroy them, basically. Except for you. You're gonna actually go to... well... Either way, it'd be a waste of ABP, but... basically, I need some way to kill him afterwards, so... Summoner. Anyway, I'm just gonna get it off the screen. You've seen the ability I've been trying to get. It's self-destruct. Be right back. Okay, and I got self-destruct. I got into a battle with 4 bombs, nearly died, but no big deal. So, yet another blue magic obtained. Let's find it. You kill yourself to deal, I think, the equal amount of your health to the enemy. It's similar to... I forgot what the thing was called, actually. No. Oh, it's basically the same as this, it's just inverse, and you die. So it could be a last-ditch effort kind of thing, but right now it's a 500 burst, but we do 500 damage elsewhere, so why would I ever waste that on that? I do not know. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly reattach the proper abilities where I want them. Damn it. Oh, I see that. Doesn't really matter, but I do want Gaia here. Anyway, after we got that out of the way, there is a town here. More bombs. But I read that I couldn't run into bombs until later in the game, which apparently was completely false. Sorry, I have a very loud chair and my leg basically just fell asleep. I should probably walk around after this episode. Or next time I need a break. Anyway, this is Jakul. Let's, before anything else, look around. Well, primarily, let's see if they have a piano. Most important thing in the game right here. This is a way to easily check your piano level. Anyway, let's see. Gear. Expensive. Worth it. Even more expensive. Still worth it. God, that crippled my money, but let's see here. That's actually, surprisingly and strangely, worse than the elemental bows. Let's see. This would be useful if I actually gave a crap about Berserker. This could be useful. This could be useful. I don't have the gil for either of those right now. I don't really feel like grinding it up as of right now. Maybe in a little bit. Anyway. Mage Masher is a really nice dagger, which basically silences on hit, so yay. Let's optimize this and make sure I'm okay with it. Optimize this to make sure I'm okay with it. Optimize this. Let's verify what the change is here. Far less magic defense, but I get agility, which is really nice, and a lot more physical defense. And there's... if I start running into an issue of needing more... Also, not to mention, this is because probably they're red mages, so they can actually use this, but usually they wouldn't be able to. I might also want more coral swords later. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm just glancing through. There might be a little bit else to purchase. Yeah, no. Complete pointlessness. I think that's everything here. But it's just a nice little place to stop off by to get some better gear. Let's verify everything is up to snuff how I like it. Minor tent. And yeah, this was Jakul Village. Very minor thing. I may come back here at some point to finish off collecting the weapons. May or may not, I don't know. Right now, we can't even use some of them. Obviously, we'll be getting more job classes. It's pretty obvious since there's a couple weapons in there we can't actually use yet. Anyway, also, I say also a lot. We're gonna go ahead and stay at the inn. Just because heals up and whatnot. And we are going to head out. I'm just gonna run from a few encounters, especially those guys. These guys I don't mind fighting. I don't mind fighting them very much because they don't... Like, I can kill them before they do anything annoying. The bio soldiers, though, they have high enough speed and whatnot and survivability that they could bio my entire party and that can actually wipe us. So... let's see, where are we headed? Did we go too far? No. There we go. And we'll land here, just because it's as far over as we can get. They don't help too much, but it's 120 damage. That being said, I really should be using Gaia instead of a normal attack. That's why I give her Gaia. We'll take the turtle shell. Oh, and that's the other thing of Mage Masher. It can actually silence people, which can be very helpful, but most of the time it doesn't actually go off when I actually want the silence, so meh. And the orchestra hasn't even started tuning up yet. This is gonna be entertaining. Now we are. I'm gonna check. Oh, actually. There's something I want to change. Not yet. But we're still... well, basically, I'm swapping this out for blue. Which is something I want to do anytime I get into a boss fight anyway. I don't actually need white here. Do I need any of this, though? Time. Time is actually good there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and, something I need to do real quick. There. That was annoying me. And... save. Yes. First off, Spellblade, Ozara, just because Spellblade increases damage in general, so... Oops, did not mean to do that. Anyway, Blue, Aqua Breath. He can cast Gravity, which halves HP, but can't kill, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. This guy is weak to water, and we did get a water spell, so we just one-shot him. Basically, what you should do is just fight him like any other boss. There's no real mechanic that you really need to think of. He goes into holes, you have to figure out which one it is sometimes, I think. I don't remember. But, well, yes, I will take that. I'll also do this legitimately, too. Just because, if you don't want to go that route, you one-shot the boss. I'll be very tempted to do it again, but if you don't, you might as well see at least somewhat of how to actually properly deal with the boss. Basically, we want to go with Ice Magic. We're not gonna aim because that takes time, and we don't really have that. Haste himself so that he can move faster. There. As you could also see, the throwing weapon didn't actually trigger the ice, so next up we're gonna haste her. Just checking if there's anything else in here I want to use. Nah. Now we'll haste him because he's putting out the next highest. Well, technically I think he's putting out the highest period. But I just like having my mage's haste, especially if I need to go on cure duty. And that's something that can be annoying. That also can be annoying. Okay. Can be. That's basically what it will do, is we'll basically be siphoning life slowly. But cure 2 occasionally, and you're fine. Well, cure 2, depending on what version of the game you're playing. Go ahead and arrow. Galuf, go ahead and haste the last member of our party. Era again. And that killed. As you can see, you could do that, or you could brave the Chimera to learn Aqua Breath. Aqua Breath is basically the go-to right now for massive damage. Anyway, into the desert. Anyway, this is actually where I was grinding earlier, because it gives more XP and whatnot. So, but that's nice. Anyway. Sand bear! Fear the sand bear. Sand bear is actually a little dangerous just to the sheer HP he has, but not that big a deal. Hey, Galuf learned Red 1. Take everything. Okay, so here, if I go south one, I end up here. And I'm just gonna peace out, maybe. Okay. That was ridiculous. Can't even tent here, which is annoying. Let's see. First off, view, magic, white, raise, Galef, magic, Galef, white, Cura, everyone, 3 times. And next up, I'll actually use some of these items I carry around. Next up, I'm actually going to try to run from these things. We're starting to run 2, which is nice. And there we go. We are now out of there! Hooray! And here's another Chimera if you didn't get it in the first location. Yeah, it's expensive as hell though, as you can probably tell. It's your die button, basically. Blizzard did no damage, which is annoying. Next up, I'll actually tent is MP. It would be very nice to have. And we have found a village. The town of Ruin, though. And I will go ahead and say this is not actually anywhere we can shop or anything like that. So I'm going to actually leave it here. It's a shorter video, but you've been getting a lot of longer ones, so I don't feel too bad about that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.